हेलो एंड वेलकम एवरीबॉडी। तो कैसे हो आप लोग? मैं हूं आकाश, आप देख रहे हैं मंकी किंग गेमिंग चैनल। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज का लाइव स्ट्रीम। तो कैसे हो आप लोग? तेरे दिल में ला ला ला, ये दुनिया बचाई। ये दुनिया बचाई। As a position for player who can contribute the both defense and attack, aim, CM, DF, LF and RF, RMF and MF midfielder position. Okay. हम कुछ नहीं। ये दुनिया बताई है तुमको ये दुनिया बताई है तुमको।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
I hope I don't seem biased towards my compatriot, but I really think John O'Shea could have a very big role to play here.
Listen, you don't win all the medals that he's won without doing something right, do you?
Exactly. And I think he's going to have a busy game covering all sorts of defensive positions, especially when the team's on the front foot. That's when his versatility really comes into its own.
Oh, what's your goal? Oh.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has been knocked, and he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking for options for movement.
Oh, yeah. Shit, yes.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho.
But
Still goalless at the moment. Mohamed Salah. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, it's come loose. Fired deep toward... And another try!
Oh!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a good run down the right. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong.
Nepal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Koundé. Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. And he's taking no chances there. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Robertson. Now here's the delivery. O'Shea getting this one clear. Played out towards the right wing. And the counter is on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Neymar. Maradona. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's an excellent interception. Beckham. And it's Azar.
India have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Koundé. And it's Salah. Well seen.
Whoa.
Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi. Messi. And this is Messi. A header!
ये भाई तो एकदम
He
भाई
has
कुछ कर
done
नहीं
it!
सकते।
And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was
एक बहुत
petering
बड़ा
out, but
मैसेज
credit for never
मैसेज बना
losing
गए हैं।
their focus
रोनाल्डो
despite
को
things
समझाना
not
है
going as
पता।
planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
भाई मैंने मार
Keep
दिया था
calm and carry on.
Unreal.
That's the job in a nutshell now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Terrific! It's hit the upright.
भाई ये गलत है ये
It's
एकदम
in.
गलत है
And that should do it! within sight of the finish
After
line.
89 minutes is
Well, it
भाई
would
ये
have been
पूरा
harder to
गलत है
miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch onto the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers
coming
go
on
crazy.
the field is number 10.
And yes,
Messi.
it's him again. 2 up
There will be
and
3
very
minutes
little
added
time
time.
left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply
Cardoso said hi
breathtaking
hi
stuff.
hello
And we're done.
कुत्ते कितने रन मारा
Well,
भाई
that
नेपाल
was
ने
thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The
हेलो
winners were
buddy
so good at...
Cardoso welcome to stream डिवीजन 4 में आ गए अभी और भी पी लेंगे हमको चलो रोनाल्डो एंड मेसी 50-50 लेट्स गो one vote for Messi one vote for Ronaldo let's vote for us Ronaldo or Messi who is your icon or others players play on comment dun, 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 dun. इसको क्या मेरा मेरा देखते हैं ये करते हैं चलिए शुरू करते हैं
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes
Hello,
will arise,
everybody,
new
and
legends
welcome
will be
to
written.
today's match.
It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. Could be danger here. Oh, just... And the finish!
let's go इसने किया है
Listen,
मौका
the
मेरे
big
को
names
practice
earn their
करने को।
reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no,
ये
that was
कैसा
never going
पास
to
है
make it.
बकवास सा
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Van Basten, and he certainly... And he shoots! And Messi!
भाई ये
That,
तो
Peter,
भाई
is
इसको बोलते
wonderful
बाल
reading of the
बचना
game.
भाई
Perfect positioning. Well played. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great pressure, plenty of it. He has found the way through. In towards the back. He rises! Well, now it's fallen loose again! It's fallen kindly here!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Salah. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it through. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Maradona. Beckham. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're quick to get it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
hello hello welcome to stream everyone
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Pinches it off him. Now it's... He's had a shot! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's there to belt it away. That looks a good ball through. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are
अरे
really
उधर
annoyed with that,
भेज
you
रहा था
know,
भाई,
and
उधर
they have every
भेज रहा
right to be.
Searching pass he's played there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another.
What?
Just try to make this one safe.
Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
किसका फाउल हो गया? मेरे को फाउल देना चाहिए.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
He'll
Xabi
fancy
Alonso.
himself from here.
Coming on to
So,
replace
a
him
genuine
is
chance to increase the
number
lead.
17, Ruben Neves.
अरे 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 अरे
Ruben
काहे
Neves!
काहे ऊपर चला गया. अरे गोल
He
था
went
ये
for the
तो.
curler.
Shit.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
क्या होगा ये टच का प्रॉब्लम
And this is Van Basten. Threads one in. And that was very necessary. And that's a good Rummenigge!
Hi,
And that
Ronaldo.
could have brought them level.
I don't think he can quite believe
Juliano
he didn't capitalise on
said
that. He clearly
Ronaldo,
fancied his chances.
obviously, Ronaldo is
Number
the
24.
main
Mohamed
character
Salah.
in football.
Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on
Many
the field,
Messi always
number
the second.
9, Mbappe. Number 10, Messi. Number 15, Bruno Fernandes. Number
And we have
2,
our very first
Alexander
corner.
Arnold.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
India leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Lewandowski, decent chance!
What the heck of that? This is
mistake.
a cheating, bro.
We thought it was over! It's
Not a
all
chance.
square once more! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can
4
achieve.
added minutes
Okay,
has
there
been
isn't much
indicated.
time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Puyol calmly anticipates. 4 extra minutes added on. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
It's full of cheating, bro. उल्लक का 5 पटक से आगे हमारा पास नहीं आ रहा है. तो ये चीटिंग नहीं तो क्या ही बोल सकते इसको. Mari, mama, Mari, Mari, mama, Mari, Mari, Mari.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to
everybody,
lock
and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is
match.
football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Matis Tel, Peter, is a real star in the making, though I'm not too sure what his best position is quite yet.
Neymar!
Oh,
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India
Let's
looking
see.
to pass their way through. Ball's played through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serginho. Maradona. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Ronaldinho. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
With foul.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
क्या हुआ है तो मैंने देखा भी नहीं तो अच्छा स्लाइड टेकन मार दिया ओके that is the punishable act. Hello everybody, welcome to stream. Please like, share and subscribe. फटाफट like, share and subscribe मार दो फटाफट. Lucky
So
Joy
bring it on.
8668.
Height,
Hi,
expectation,
welcome to stream
emotion.
bro.
The
Please
game yet
like
to
and
kick off.
subscribe.
The excitement
और
already
पहले
palpable.
उससे पहले वोट करो भाई रोनाल्डो और मेसी.
There's nothing quite
दोनों
like
में से
match
एक
day,
select करो.
especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary,
Hello viewers,
and we should be in
please
for something
vote
very
us.
special.
Ronaldo or Messi, who is your favorite? Or others? Comment below.
There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter.
Goes for a shot!
Oh,
Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for the run. Maradona has it out wide and in space. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's gone looking for safety. Mohamed Salah. Serginho. Van Dijk. And the return pass. India are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Neymar. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk tries to clear.
That's safe.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi carries the ball down the right. Alonso. Great chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Serginho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Neymar. That is a great pick out. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot, can he finish?
Let's go!
Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he thumps it clear. Koundé. And it's Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. He's got away.
Ooh.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
India are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Bellingham, thinks about the shot. He can get that clear. And he's well positioned here. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fires it in low. Cannavaro. And this is Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi, he is through here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kunde. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 17, Ruben Neves.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get it through? And this is Maradona. He's had a shot! Oh. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. O'Shea opts for safety. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Ruben Neves. That's a throw. The cross. And that's the keeper's ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alonso. And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Up towards the front line. And now they can clear their lines.
There will be 1 minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Can he get onto this? And it's hoisted clear. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, with Mohamed Salah! He's got away with one there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Maradona. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Shot a goal! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Maradona. It's Ronaldinho! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Played out to the right. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 18, Diego Maradona.
India find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's play. Ronaldinho! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice looking ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. Shifted it to the flank. Maradona has it in a wide position. Cross goes in there. Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. O'Shea. Great ball, and he's in here. He's tried one. Neymar! What about that one? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Goal! After 43
Absolutely
minutes,
no
it
element
is
of fluke either.
number
Makes this
11,
even more worrying in some ways.
Neymar.
It's become a case of men against boys. Messi. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Tries to thread one through. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
India really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end
Chalo,
it.
ye
From
log ko
me,
jita
Peter
diya
Drury,
हमने.
and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
अब क्या हो गया?
So it's down to business here. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday. and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball. It's Salah!
Oh my God.
He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
कैसे चालू हो गया? अभी ठीक है। वो उस मैच में कर दिया था सर, इसके लिए हो गया था। अब ठीक है।
Out to the left it goes. And he skips past his man, just eases him off the ball. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a sharp pass. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
अरे
And he's taking no chances there. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho!
ये तो होना ही है।
Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well.
Ronaldinho! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Odo. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Koundé, great vision. Can he get onto this? He's in space and looking for options. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position, and he's cut it out. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Face to face with the... And the finish! It's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
India can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well read, nice interception. Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. Gently done. Ronaldinho. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Ronaldinho. Koundé wins the duel this time.
India are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He's through here. That's cause for mild irritation.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Now some
Ronaldinho.
movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Maradona. Number 11.
He's got full.
What?
Yes! And they are cruising away. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Passing is crisp
There will
and
be 3
sharp.
minutes added time.
Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. And now they can clear their lines. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. And Batistuta! And that is the last effort of the game. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable.